My name is Jameson, and today is March 13th, 2020. 2 days ago, the president gave an address about the coronavirus. People are running to the stores to prepare to stay in their house for an extended period of time if need be. And they're buying up all the supplies. I decided to go after 48 hours to see what the shelves were looking like. This is a really scary situation, and it's really serious. So I thought, I'm a fun person, and I played coronavirus wiping out supplies bingo. Now how this worked is I created a bingo board, and if I saw at least one item of the particular item in a category, I got a point. I just had to see one item. I didn't have to buy the item, I just had to see it. And I just kind of wanted to see the consumption patterns of what people do in a crisis. Yeah, it's frightening. I'm scared too, and I'm just trying to make the best of a bad situation here. So as we can see, we have the bingo board, that free space in the middle, but 5 different categories. We have cleaning supplies, the don't be gross, the I'm bored, the food category, and the whatever. I went to this Walmart and it was crazy because it was super crowded. Never experienced anything like that, and it was madness. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go through each item and we are going to see if I found it or not. For cleaning supplies, I looked for bleach, hand sanitizer, paper towels, Clorox wipes, and face masks. So for bleach, there is some bleach left, but not a lot. And what I realized is that we can really tell what the unpopular brands are. Because if we're in an emergency state and your brand is still on the shelf and all the other bleaches are gone, your bleach sucks. So every bleach left there, I'm never gonna get on a good day, because I know on a bad day that nobody wants it. Hand sanitizer, I mean, like, why did I try? That was like the stupidest idea. There was nothing. I knew there was gonna be nothing, and there was nothing. There was just nothing. Paper towels, I had to ask where the paper towels actually had been, because I had no idea. There was nothing, and it was the most disturbing thing. Clorox wipes, like, why did I try? Like, there was no point. No point in trying. And face masks. There's no face masks. So, for the bleach, we found some. Hand sanitizer, no. Paper towels, no. Clorox wipes, no. And face mask, no. Now we're in the don't be gross category. This is sanitation products that we all need, and if you don't have them, you're gross. We have tissues, underwear, toothpaste, soap, and toilet paper. For tissues, I mean, no. There is no such thing as tissues anymore. They're like a distant memory. Underwear. I couldn't exactly stand in the middle of Walmart and film underwear and not look like a weirdo, but there's not underwear shortage right now, so we're good. Toothpaste was a little sketchy. There was a lot of toothpaste left, but a lot of gaps too. People want to make sure their mouths are clean for the apocalypse. The soap situation. There was just like a few bottles of soap. And worst of all, there's absolutely no toilet paper at all. Are people out there without toilet paper Googling toilet paper alternatives? Like, what are you supposed to do? I do not want to think about it. I just don't even want to think about it. So, for this category, tissues, no. Underwear, yes. Toothpaste, yes. Soap is the most barely yes, but by the time I'm filming this, that soap's gonna be gone. And toilet paper, absolutely not. Now we're in the bored category, which only has 4 spaces. I call this the bored category because it's like, I thought people would be looking for things to do when they were cooped up in their house. So for the bored category, I picked televisions, yarn, candy, and romance novels. I know, I don't really know where I got these ideas. Televisions. There were a ton of televisions. I didn't really think there was gonna be a run on televisions, but I was like, let's just check this out. You can get your Netflix, we're good. Yarn, you know, I really didn't think like a horde of older women were going to raid Walmart when everybody else is getting paper towels and hand sanitizer and run and take all of the yarn off the shelves. And they didn't. Spoiler alert to no one. Candy, why did I put this in the board section? Because eating candy is an activity. Please disagree with me. I know I had a food category, but eating candy is an activity. So Easter is still in business, as we can tell here, so wonderful. Romance novels. Listen, okay, I don't read romance novels. I read one once, but like, that was an experience. There was tons of romance novels. So if you want your romance novel time while you're stuck in your house worrying about Corona, Walmart's got you covered. So, televisions, yes. Yarn, yes. Candy, yes. Romance novels, yes. Bingo. How magical. The food category has water, protein bars, canned goods, frozen foods, and pie. We're gonna start with water. The water situation was kind of scary. Most of it had been sold out. The next thing I wanted to check was protein bars, because I was like, you know what, people could be stocking up on protein. I don't know. I just thought people would get protein bars, but I was wrong. Nobody got protein bars. Then I went to the canned goods section. The canned goods section was scary. I thought it was gonna be totally wiped out. Everybody around was talking about how there was no food and people were grabbing food off the shelves. I myself grabbed a bunch of food, not gonna lie to you. My next category was frozen foods. It was like people would rather have food from a can than food from a freezer. If I'm in an emergency situation where I'm locked in my house and I could potentially lose power, I don't really want frozen Eggos, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see the problem there? Because they're gonna melt, but your canned goods are not gonna melt. They're just gonna expire in 2 years, and in 2 years, we're probably gonna be good. And the last thing is pie. Now, why pie? Because eat, drink, be merry. So there's a lot of pie. Nobody's interested in pie. Nobody. Except for me. I bought a pie because, like, I wanted it. So yeah, check mark for the water, check mark for the protein bars, check mark for the canned goods, check mark for the frozen foods, and check mark for the pie. And now we're at our whatever category. This was like things I wanted to include that I didn't know what to do with. I have Gatorade, gum, dog food, vitamins, and the word Corona. I just wanted to find the word Corona somewhere. With Gatorade, I feel like when water was running out, people went to Gatorade. There was some Gatorade and it was exactly along the lines of what I was expecting. Gum, listen. You have to have good breath. Nobody else thought so. So there was tons of gum waiting there. Not a run on that. Dog food, I was looking primarily at dog food, but I was looking at the cat food too. They tried to make it look like there was a lot on the shelves, but there wasn't. People prepared for themselves and they prepared for their animals. Vitamins, there were some vitamins, the children's vitamin section, like wiped out. People are trying to boost their immune system. And last we have the word Corona. I'm not counting Corona beer, which I did not find anywhere. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, so in that category, Gatorade, yes. Gum, yes. Dog food, yes. Vitamins, yes. And the word Corona, no. Looking at the final board, we can see that I got some bingos. What I learned from the experience is that it was way more crowded than I thought. Right now, when I'm recording this video, we're at a point where we don't really know what's going on. Even though other countries have experienced this, we're just starting to get into this cycle. It's all very new for us. I did notice other items that just weren't on the shelves. Things I hadn't expected, like fresh chicken, was basically gone. There's a lot of items that I didn't even know what was supposed to be there. You can kind of tell what's around an item with context clues normally, but with so many items out, it was like, I don't even know what is here. I know it's a pretty frightening time right now. When I worked at Disney World, I worked with people from other countries, and I've reached out to them who have been in areas that are affected by Corona. Basically what we're experiencing right now is what happened 2-3 months ago in some other countries. But things definitely get better, and I'm very optimistic from what I'm hearing from them, even though it's really awful. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Leave a comment if it's nice. Stay safe. Wash your hands via soap. And I hope that you have toilet paper.